free, and you don't wanna be seen. No, you don't wanna cross.
Alright guys, so Georgia takes on LSU today. And obviously one of the first things that comes to mind when you think of Georgia LSU, it has to be Levi Stoops' buzzer beater. I mean, and Georgia storming the court, winning the ACC, or clinching some of the ACC championship in 1990. That also comes to mind. But yeah, Levi Stoops' buzzer beater obviously is the first thing that comes to mind when I think of Georgia and LSU. I also felt Russell Chewa last year. What a great game that was. But yes, Georgia takes on LSU, the Dogs and Tigers. This is a must-win game for Georgia. And actually, if we're just being honest, this entire week is must-win for Georgia. Georgia cannot lose any games this week. We got to take care of business at home versus LSU and Mississippi State. LSU is very beatable, and we should beat them, but we're going to have to play a good game. I always had a great respect for LSU. They're one of the other SEC teams I like, obvious, but tonight, of course, I hope LSU gets beat. I hope we beat them by 50, but LSU has cool fans and a cool tradition, per se, so LSU has always been cool. Plus, that's where Shaq played, so, and Big Baby Davis and a few other, Ben Simmons. But today is about the Dogs, and Georgia's going to find a way to beat LSU. We're coming off a blowout loss versus Alabama where we just looked completely lost. We're going to have to play a better game than what we did against Alabama. Hopefully Georgia can shoot the 3-point good and clean up turnovers. That's really been our problem all year long, is that on days we didn't turn the ball over bad, we couldn't hit threes, but on days we hit the free good, we were turning the ball over. But it also just kind of boils down now to, this is crunch time. It's time to go. And Georgia's going to have to find a way to get it done. 9 o'clock tip-off, so 8:35 airtime with Scott, Chuck, Adam, and the gang on the Georgia Radio Network. Listen to it. Flagship 750 AM WSB, 93.1 the super stations, WRFC Athens, and the other Georgia Bulldog affiliates. Very excited, man. This is going to be a good game. Georgia needs to win this game very, very bad. We need it. We need it. We need it. We need it. Hopefully the Dogs can come out on top. Maybe the Cuddle Lafie, well, I'm calling it the Cuddle Lafie legacy game tonight. He's going to go off and have a great game. I ain't talking about no 40 or 30 or 40 point game, but he'll have a great game. And then, of course, Asa and Silas. We just need everybody to play good today. If we could do that, we definitely could beat Louisiana State. So I'm very excited. Maybe Georgia can pull out a victory. Last year they played twice. Russell Chewa buzzer beater in the first game. Then the second game, LSU hit free throw, and Georgia goes down with a few seconds left to try to win the game or tie it or win it. And I can't remember, Noah Thomason got hit, and then Dylan James got hit under the rim, and they never called a foul on any of them, which it should have been a foul. Georgia should have went to the free throw line. They screwed Georgia out of that game. And then in 22-23, they played twice. Justin Hill buzzer beater, and then we unfortunately lost in the SEC tournament. And then, of course, 2021, the crazy Justin Kier game where he threw the ball hit the LSU player, but they called it LSU ball because it was COVID. They had no review. Georgia lost in Baton Rouge, but then Georgia would come back and decimate LSU in Athens. Xavier Wheeler with the first triple-double in Georgia history. That was such a great, fun night. But the night is the present, and Georgia needs a win. So once again, Georgia LSU, 9 o'clock, Stegman Coliseum. If you're a student, the first 750 UGA students get Spike the Bulldog slippers. You definitely are not going to want to miss your Spike slippers. But 9 o'clock tip-off, 8:35 airtime on the radio. Let's go, Dogs, and let's beat LSU.
unbelievable. They beat Arkansas and go wire to wire to win the SEC tournament.